welcome back to my channel. I had a pretty great thrift haul yesterday. I went to Value Village. I had a 30% off coupon for clothing and accessories. Unfortunately not for home decor, but I found a few things I couldn't pass up on when I found them. So I'm just going to take you through everything I picked up yesterday. Starting with this actually beautiful crochet vintage tablecloth. I've been looking for one of these for a while and I really just love the pattern on this and it's in really great condition. Next up is this Brutalist wood and metal candle holder. Really unique piece. I've been looking for something like this for a while as well. Gorgeous hand-carved details. There is a little crack in the wood here, but I think it kind of adds to the vintage appeal of this item. And it has these kind of larger holes for the candles. So I think that they are meant to hold, I think what are called Gothic or Spanish candles. So I'm going to have to try and find some of those. Really beautiful chain metal detail. And yeah, I was really excited to find that piece. Next is this gorgeous ceramic piece. I'm always on the lookout for handmade ceramics, things that aren't mass produced, and this one is a beauty. I just love the shape of it and the detailing, the color, everything really, and it's just in beautiful condition. Next, I'm continuing to grow my vintage needlepoint art collection, something I just really love. So I'm always going to pick it up when I see it. This one is super cute, this little floral kind of still life scene and in a nice, quite simple vintage frame. I'll flip that over for you so we can see here. This was made in December of 1999 by some person named Artie. Beautiful job, Artie. Comes with the hanging gear. I picked that up for $5.99. Super cute. Next is this brass jewelry holder. I'm always on the lookout for cute brass items, so I grabbed this when I saw it. It's just adorable, perfect for holding rings and necklaces. And this was $3.99. Next, another brass item is this little cherub figurine holding this kind of flower shape candle holder. Definitely used. It's been around the block, but still in great condition. It's quite heavy. Cute detailing throughout. This was $7.99. And usually they come in pairs. I was really hoping to find the matching pair for this, but alas, it was just the solitary figure, but I grabbed it anyway. Next is something I was really excited to find, which are these vintage Bob Van Allen cloth napkins with this kind of mid-century modern geometric pattern on them. These are in brand new condition. They are just gorgeous. I love this palette of this kind of dusty black, orange, and a kind of browny red with tan in the middle. And I think these go for 50 or 60 bucks per set of 4 online. I might keep these for myself, but we'll see. Next is this super cute little vintage wood spice rack. This I grabbed for $2.99, and it's definitely needs a cleanup. As you can see, there is dust and dirt on it, but I think it'll clean up nicely. And there you can see it's got the holes for holding spice jars. There's the back view. I just really love this kind of vintage retro lettering here. So very excited to find that. Next, I found in a box this Isaac Mizrahi Loves Exo Sienna uh, hand dipped ceramic decorative vase. This was $7.99. Let me open this up for you and show you. This is the vase itself. Cute pink, kind of shiny ceramic at the top, and this sort of matte cream colored ceramic at the bottom. Still has the original sticker on it. So it's in beautiful condition. So I think these don't sell for a ton online. So I won't make a huge profit on that. I might actually just end up keeping that for myself. So now let's have a look at the clothing I picked up. I had a 30% off coupon, which is great. I always shop those sales when they show up at Value Village. So the first thing I picked up was this pair of Carhartt jeans. And if you're really into vintage clothing, you know there's kind of a craze around vintage Carhartt items at the moment. These aren't a pair of the super old vintage double knees or anything like that, but I've been looking to find Carhartt in the wild for a while now, so I thought I would pick these up since I did find them. They are 32 by 30 traditional fit in kind of a stonewash and really high quality, super thick, heavy denim, which is a part of the appeal of Carhartt because they are work clothes. They tend to be very high quality and built to last. So these were kind of expensive. They were $19.99, which is way above my price point usually, but with the 30% off, and seeing as I've been looking for Carhartt for a while, I had to pick them up. Next is this bongo striped tee. I love a striped t-shirt. So even though this isn't a vintage piece or anything even crazy special, I just love a good simple black and white striped tee. So I had to grab that, and it was only $7.50, and then add 30% off. There is a tiny little stain on this, but I'm pretty confident I can get that out, and this might be something I keep for myself. We'll see. Next is this vintage Ness crinkle top. I really love a good vintage crinkle top. I have a couple of these up in my shop already. I think even one that's actually by Ness as well. But there she is. It's this kind of slate gray crinkly material. It has this kind of nice square neck and thicker tank top straps in really gorgeous condition. And how much did this cost? This was $4.49 and then 30% off. So really reasonable price on that. Another tank top I picked up was this crocheted little number. Got crochet on crochet on crochet here. This is really in great condition. The tags were snipped off, unfortunately, but it's just a really beautiful piece. I don't think it's vintage or anything, but it has that vintage look and feel. Yeah, and I'll always pick up a good crochet item when I come across it. This was $6.99 with 30% off. Next, we have this vintage Hannah Sung 100% silk blouse. Super cute. Let me just lay it out for you here. Just a beautiful color. Really nice kind of vintage styling on it with this kind of crossover lapel, double-breasted buttons, in really great condition and just a beautiful hue of red. I always pick up 100% silk when I find it, especially if it's vintage, so I had to grab this number. Next is this Stone Temple Pilots tee. I'm a big music person, so I generally always pick up music tees when I find them. I wasn't a huge Stone Temple Pilots person, but it was $8.99 with the 30% off on that, so had to grab it to add to my band tee collection. And speaking of band tees, I was pretty stoked to find this. This is a Faith No More tour t-shirt from their North American 2015 tour, Sol Invictus. So it has this kind of strange diaper wearing gnome or something on the front. And then it has the tour dates and the Faith No More logo on the back. So again, I'm always going to pick up a band tee when I find it. So I was pretty excited to find that. This was actually balled up on top of the rack. Someone, I guess, had tried it on and rejected it. So it's always worth looking everywhere in the thrift store, even other people's rejection piles or something you find on the floor sometimes can be a real gem. So this is one of those instances. I took a moment to unfurl this item that was sitting on top of the racks, and there she was. This is a super cute vintage embroidered denim short sleeve shirt. Just look at the cuteness of these embroideries. This is a little picnic setup. Then we have a little boy and girl sitting on a log having a cute little moment. This is Solutions Original. That was $7.50, and then we have the 30% off, of course. And look at these little buttons. These kind of flower-shaped buttons. What a cute detail. In great condition. I always love finding these kind of kitschy retro embroidery moments, so I snatched this up when I found it. Next is this really beautiful Carol Little Dresses dress, and it's quite long. It's sort of somewhere between midi and maxi length. Such a beautiful blue-green color with these kind of applique fabric details, really beautiful buttons. Let me just unfold this a little bit for you. We've got the tie at the waist, short sleeves, and this gorgeous pleated skirt. Just look at the fabric. It's got this kind of, I don't know what to call this, almost tie-dye-ish batik effect. Super soft, 100% cotton. Just a gorgeous piece. And these Carol Little dresses, these vintage ones, I think this is probably from the 90s. They go for quite a bit online. So this was $14.50 with 30% off. And I think these dresses fetch somewhere between, 50 to 80 bucks online, sometimes even more. So I'll have to do a bit more research on that. And lastly, probably the thing I was most excited to find, this little pièce de résistance here. It is a Star of Siam by Jean-Noël Haxo, 100% silk, hand woven skirt. So I was so thrilled when I saw this in the skirt section. I don't even shop the skirt section that regularly. I'm more into t-shirts and dresses, but the skirt section is always worth looking at, and this is a case in point. Let me just get this pulled out for you. It's quite long, it's a little dusty, but it's this gorgeous hand-woven silk with these golden thread details, and it has this kind of color block look with this gorgeous palette of black, burgundy, chocolate brown, tan, etc. And it is just a really beautiful vintage piece that I might have to keep for myself if it fits me, but these vintage Star of Siam pieces go for quite a bit of money online. I can probably fetch over $100 for this piece because it's quite rare to find. It's just beautiful in beautiful condition, and yeah, we'll see. I might keep it for myself. Anyways, that is the haul for today. Thank you so much for watching and being here, and I'll see you next time.